Hey, how you doing? Austin here. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Let's talk about Shiba Inu. We have had a lot of stuff going on with Shiba in the last 24 hours, and we want to cover that. I also want to update you guys on a pretty major development related to mainstream media, global coverage that I absolutely believe is going to come into play. Also, I want to talk about the major catalysts that are still out there for Shiba that I think are absolutely going to help us to continue to move up. All right, so we're going to take a look at that, all that, and then we're going to also look at the chart. So here we go. In a minute, we're going to do that. Just almost forgot. I want to remind you guys that I have a private Patreon group, and if you want to check that out, it's in the description below as well as the comments below. Got a private Discord. I got a community where we support each other and we help each other navigate this cryptocurrency kind of situation, as well as I am building a brand new portfolio for my members over there, and I'll be telling you guys everything I'm looking at, why I'm buying it, mostly starting off with newer cryptos, and then we'll be adding some stable coins later on as we move down. All right, so with all that said, as we move down, as we move forward, there you go. There's your mess up for the day. All right, let's go take a look at Shiba. Here we go. All right, so as you can see, we are trading at 8652 right now. We're up 20% in the last 20 hours. We've stabilized at this number 30 as overall market ranking on CMC. We were at like 41, 42, guys. So we've absolutely moved up, which is good news. Our 24-hour highs and lows, 715 and 975 respectively. Volume is up 54%. If we look at the 7-day, this is pretty much, obviously, this spike right here is our coin market cap announcement. We're going to talk about that here in a minute, as well as we've got now we're kind of moving on a sideways pattern. If you look at my trading view chart, this is a trading view chart. So obviously, this is the press release that came out from Coinbase. Sorry, brain embolism there for a minute. Sorry about that. So that's what that is, okay? And so, I think that we've got, I'm having one of those days already, guys. So let's delete that. Okay, there we go. All right, so what I want to talk about, though, is this kind of sideways action. So we got the pop. I said it all along. We might have some sell-offs. That has happened, okay? The good thing is that the sell-offs have really not dragged us down dramatically. I'm going to put that there because there's two candles right there touching, and it's basically we've got this this pattern developing right here, right? This doesn't surprise me. We've got kind of this going on. All right, now I firmly believe we're going to stay here for a little bit. This is Wednesday. Tomorrow is when Coinbase officially kind of goes live. I realize it says starting today, Tuesday, you can transfer into your account. And then on Thursday, June 17th, you will be able to start trading. Okay. Now, I want to point this out just in case you didn't get this. It's only on Coinbase Pro that Shiba will be able to be traded on Coinbase Pro. Okay. It's not Coinbase.com yet. I realize it says liquidity conditions. It will be. This is how they did this with Dogecoin, guys, when Dogecoin got listed on Coinbase. Side note here, it took 10 years for Coinbase Pro, it took 10 years for Dogecoin to get listed on Coinbase. 10 years. All right, now I realize we live in different times right now, and the overall crypto market's different, etc. But it only took a couple of months for SHIB to get onto Coinbase, which is pretty darn cool. Okay, so let's talk about catalysts. I mentioned that in my introduction. Let's talk about what do I think is going to happen? What are some catalysts that we have out there? Okay, here they are. Follow me. Okay, we've got Coinbase Pro going live tomorrow on Thursday. That's number one. I don't expect a major pump coming out of that because the vast majority of users in Coinbase world are on Coinbase.com. Okay. So more of the professional traders and people who they use the Coinbase Pro version, and they are different. Okay, so the vast majority of the huge amount of Coinbase users are on Coinbase.com. Okay, so I'm not expecting a major pump from the Coinbase Pro trading. We might get a bump, things like that, but I'm not expecting a lot. That's number one. Number two. I firmly believe that we absolutely might get a pretty good pump and move up from when we go live in the Coinbase.com and then the app side of that house, because that's when we get access to all those traders who only have Coinbase accounts and they want to be able to get into SHIB. I think we're going to pop. I think we're going to jump up from there. Okay. Now, I also say this because this is evidenced by what's on your screen right here. We absolutely might jump up and we might see a pull back a little bit. That is already, it is already shown that it was doing that right here. Okay. So we've already seen that that is possible from this scenario that is played out. Okay. What's happening, you got to realize how this game is played, is that you got a lot of people sitting out there and they're like, oh man, we just moved up. I want to sell. Okay? It happens. That's okay. It happens. I know we're the SHIB army. We want to hold, but there are people who will not hold and they will just move on. Okay? They'll sell and then move on. So, here's where I'm going with this. So, next major catalyst is when we get access to the Coinbase.com and the Coinbase app people. I think that because they're the ones sitting there with their $20, $50, $100, and they're like, oh man, I want to get in. That's number one. That's the next big catalyst out there. I think that also Robinhood, if this is the third catalyst or the next one out there, Robinhood is kicking themselves now because Coinbase beat them to the punch. Frankly, nobody was really talking about Coinbase bringing Shiba onto Coinbase. Nobody was really talking about it. Everybody in the SHIB army and in Shiba land was looking at Robinhood, the petition, and all that kind of stuff, right? So Coinbase pulled a fast one, not in a bad way, but Coinbase. I think the executive team at Coinbase was looking around, going, you know what? We're going to beat Robinhood and we're going to bring it into Coinbase first. Now, because we are on Coinbase, we will get Robinhood. Do I know when? No, but I fully expect Robinhood in the near future. Okay, so that's major catalyst number 2 or 3 or whatever number I'm on. Also, I talked about this the other day. Guess what? We have been picked up by major media, global media, worldwide. Look, Newsweek, Shiba Inu crypto price spikes after Coinbase Pro Listing as fans pressure Robinhood. Yeah, okay. Newsweek, Shiba Inu price update is petition for Robinhood to list hits 139,000 names. CoinDesk, Shiba Inu chills keep network soar after being added to Coinbase Pro. I guarantee you there's probably more, okay? Blah, 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 da, da, da. Yeah, they hunt Catalyst. There will be more and more articles coming out as, you know, look at Investor Place, Dogecoin News Revolt, Revolut jumps into the Shiba Inu frenzy with Doge trading, blah, 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 whatever. You get my point. So we've got a lot of stuff developing here, guys, related to mainstream media. Okay. Beyond that, obviously, we've got the big daddy of catalysts out there, and that is Shiba Swap. Really no new news yet beyond what we already know. We'll see how that develops. And those are the major catalysts that are really sitting out there for us, all of which will have the potential to really continue to move Shiba up. I think that's firmly what's going to happen, okay? So basically what I want you to walk in this conversation with is we've got the millions, we got not million. We've got the majority of the coin market of the Coinbase users. Wow. Okay, we got the majority coffee right here, by the way. We got the majority of the Coinbase users. When we get access to those guys, we are absolutely going to pop. Okay. Then we got Robinhood. We're absolutely going to pop there too. Okay. Then we got Shiba Swap. We're absolutely going to pop there as well. Okay. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I really want to say again, truly, I sincerely appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for supporting this video, for supporting all my videos. Thank you for supporting my live streams. I'm going to continue to live stream. Can continue to interact with you guys. I love the live stream with the interaction that we get, and I'm probably going to do one a day, continuing moving forward. I would also remind you that from an investment strategy standpoint, right? Don't put all your money into SHIB. Don't put all your money into Doge. This is not investment advice, right? Don't put all your money into those. Spread it out, okay? Look at some of these newer stable altcoins like, the AMPs of the world and Theta and things like that. newer is relative, but you get my point. The ones that are other ones that are in the top 100 that are not necessarily in kind of the meme coin community or kind of these community coins. Again, I'm cool. I like Shiba. I love Doge. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about diversification. Okay, I'm talking about diversify. Also, I'm going to remind you, diversify outside of crypto. Get yourself some stocks. If you don't know how to trade or sell or buy stocks, or you don't want to mess with individual stocks, buy some index funds. Okay, there's all types of index funds. There's index funds that track to the S&P 500. There's index funds that track to large cap companies. There's index funds that track to small cap. There's index funds that track to only international companies. There's index funds that track to tech. You name it, they're out there. Okay, my point to you is look at and employ a diversification strategy as it relates to your overall market and your overall portfolio. There it is, man. That's like 4 mess ups in one video. It's crazy. Just diversify. All right. Hopefully you got some value out of this, guys. Check out my Patreon, and I will be around. It's always a pleasure. See ya.